This episode is sponsored by Joy Mode, better sex solved naturally. Previously on Roll Gay Roleplay. It's your choice if you're going to head downstairs and try and investigate further while the tour is going on, or if you're just going to get out of there and head over to this haunted house.
I feel like we should go down further and just take a look.
Yeah, breaking and entering.
The other door that is unmarked on the trail we blaze.
There is this big metal box in the corner that seems to have a large handle on it to open or close it. And there's a little glass opening. And then all of a sudden, bright yellow eyes light up.
There's something alive in this box, guys.
Then we should open it.
I really don't think that we should.
Yeah, the box is already starting to open as you two are having this conversation.
Yeah, Lin is backing the fuck up.
Yeah, a big furry hand with large sharp claws reaches out from the box.
Indy is watching.
So one of these striking claws is going to come out and swing at Shannon. Oh, I'm so sorry. I rolled a natural 20. I'll take a picture if you don't believe me, but
No, I do. I'm also casting a reaction. I'm casting silvery barbs because I don't like that.
you better do something.
You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The creature must re-roll their d20 and use the lower roll.
What's that over there?
Okay, so this time I rolled a 12, but I have a plus 15 to hit, so that's a 27 to hit.
Fucking.
Well, it's not a crit, so...
It clenches its fist and slams into your head, doing 10d10 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus,
Ooh.
Murphy.
Ooh, bitch.
I am dead.
Bae's gonna cast polymorph. I'm gonna change it to like a bug, but like a slow bug, like a caterpillar. And then I want to go pick it up and put it back in the box and close the box. Guys, ready to get out of here.
Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Kris the DM, and I hurt myself so much that a friend of mine asked me if everything's okay at home.
Oh no. Hi, my name is Katie. I play the lovable Inspector St-Tite. I have just chronic bruises on my hips from hitting my badonkathonk on every single corner and desk and table and chair
Humble brag.
and countertop in my apartment.
But what is happening to you?
Oh, just because I have ADHD and don't know how big my ass is. So
Mm-hmm.
I remember going through puberty and that happening to me.
I'm almost 30, Tisha.
Sure.
I'm Brandle. I play Bae, and I also have visible bruises, but they're from like fun stuff, so don't worry about
This episode's sponsored by Joy Mode.
Shout out to your joy mode.
it.
I'm Tisha, and I don't really bruise. So,
Jealous.
She does the bruising.
Prove it. Ooh.
Oof.
you want me to send you a full, picture of my body with 0 bruises on it? Sure.
Freak.
I do have some scars on my knees, though.
Randall's going to turn it into a pillow.
Post it on
Make sure
Instagram.
your feet are showing.
Why does everyone remember that fact?
And hi, I am Jonathan. And like Natasha Bedingfield's late great hit, I bruise easily. So be careful when you handle me.
Ooh.
Wow.
Natasha
Okay.
Natasha
Bedingfield.
Bedingfield is a good pull.
She's such a good singer.
She
Deep
is.
cut.
She's great. She is great. Doesn't she play the piano as well?
She
I mean,
might.
she probably do.
I think all of the singer-songwriter white ladies, besides Taylor Swift, play the piano.
Wait, doesn't she
I feel like
play
Taylor can
piano too?
pull the piano. I know she does guitar.
I don't think you're supposed to pull it.
I've never seen. I've
Is that how you play it? Don't you just
Yeah.
lean back with a rope and just
pulled the string.
Yeah, you pull all the strings. I was thinking physically pulling it, but
Speaking of doing
Oh.
things wrong, we have a question.
we do, and it's almost Valentine's Day, so we thought this was a perfect question. Let's talk about our worst dates.
And if we've already covered this question, no, we haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
I think we did worst gifts, and it was very
No.
close to Valentine's Day.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Because I talked about incel neckbeard. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're doing it again if we are, because I feel like my answer's changed.
Yeah.
You've been married the entire time. So that just means your new worst date is with your husband.
I just don't remember telling the story of my worst date, so I don't feel like I
okay.
said my answer. I don't think I've had like an awful one, but the one I'm talking about at least is I went on a date with a guy to a zoo, and it's a local zoo in my hometown, which is it's a big enough city, but the zoo is I think I've talked about it before. One of the exhibits is a duck exhibit, and it's just a pond with a fence around it. And I'm like, you're just hoping they show up at this point. Like there's a
That's very funny.
deck where it goes, this is all the wildlife that could be in this prairie. And it's like, is this like a spot
Wow.
and see? Like, so yeah, the zoo itself was bad, and it was just a bad start to the date. And we ended up going back to his place, and he was like, we both had a connection for Night Before Christmas. We both liked the movie. And he turned it on, and then literally word for word, the entire movie, singing, speaking, showing me he knew everything. It was the full fucking movie, to where I was like, do you want to just make out so we stop that?
Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah.
So that was the worst date. And it wasn't even doing voices. It was the same. It was his voice doing all the character lines and all the singing. And I was like, at least do something for me here. Like, give me I'm the Oogie Boogie. No, it was like, I'm the Oogie Boogie, and you aren't going nowhere. Okay, got it. You know the movie better than me. Great.
So I don't remember if I've told this story before, but yeah, I actually did break up with someone because of Valentine's Day. They so I'm trying to figure out the nicest way to say all of this because
He had
okay.
an ugly penis.
It
Oh.
was shaped like a heart for Valentine's
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Day. Look what I did to my penis for you.
it's cute.
So this person I was dating, we'll call them Chad. I dated them for like a few months.
So he was white.
They're actually the person that got me into Dungeons and Dragons. So that's how you know this story's going downhill. We dated, and Chad got their degree in like something that you basically had to like know people and know people and know people to get this degree really going. And they were not very good about being social, so like going out and things like that, like it just didn't work out for them. So basically they ended up working at a place, a bookstore that wasn't really like providing them with a life that was going to be lucrative. So basically they were just broke all the time, and they were spending most of their money on their paying back their student loans. So with all that being said, I dated this person. I dated him, and I was like, you know, it's gonna be fine because like I make decent money. I'll take care of us. Like on dates, I'm not gonna expect you to like pay for like dinner and stuff like that, except for Valentine's Day, because I was like, damn, all I'm expecting is like, I'll take us out for dinner. I will, you know, get you, I bought him like chocolates, and I bought him flowers, and I was like, I don't even want anything from him. I just want something thoughtful, like
Picking
put some thought
flowers
behind
on
it.
your walk.
Effort.
Yeah.
You know, pick a flower or two. We get to the restaurant, and the first thing he does is he complains about how he bought me something, and since he bought me something, he wasn't going to be able to pay for dinner. And I was like, well, girl, I knew that. I knew that. And also, don't buy a gift and then complain about how you can't take care of other things. Like, don't do that to me. I truly don't care. And then he finally gives me the gift, and the gift was a little D&D action figure that you had to paint. So in my head, I guess I was already 1 foot out the door, but I was just like, you could have made this really fucking cute. You could have like said, hey babe, I'll wait till next week. I got something for you. And you could have got 2 little action figures. We could have had a little painting party together. I'd have got wine, and like we would have painted, had wine, watched movies, and had a little date night out of that. But it was just like, you got me this action figure, complained about how much it costs, and then the next day I sent him a text message and broke up through text message. That's how much I was over it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
There's a total way to make a figurine cute. You're absolutely right. That could have been a very cute gift.
You know, he could have even been like, you know what? Hey, I bought this figurine. If you want to get some paint, we can paint it together. You know, we can look up ideas on how to do
Yeah.
things. And it was like none of that. Like there was no thoughtfulness in it. It was just the figurine that was unpainted. It was,
And
yeah.
it didn't come with paint?
No,
You had to buy your own paint.
yeah, which I would have been fine with doing. But it was just like there was no thoughtfulness behind it, and the fact that he had already complained just really turned me off to a point. And I was just like, all right, girlfriend, it's been real. So, my worst Valentine's Day.
Since Jonathan and I took up our intro time with our answers, we will let Tisha, Brandon, and Katie answer next time. But we will be posting this question on our Discord, so head there and tell us your bad date stories. I cannot wait to read them.
Speaking of terrible situations, my character's dead.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That was good. Okay, yeah, we've a lot of things happened in the last episode. So to do a quick recap, you went on the Gender Fluid Factory tour. While you had your alone time in the factory, you went downstairs to investigate. You were able to get 2 of the people who were fixing the alarm to stop before it was fixed in the sewer room. And then you went into the storage room where you found a sleeping Envy that you woke up.
Yep.
Envy came out, demolished Shannon in one blow. And after a round of fighting, was polymorphed into a caterpillar and put back into their box. However, they have locked the doors in the room, so you are stuck in the storage room right now and need to figure out how to get out. The polymorph is for an hour, or unless they, I think, lose all their HP. I think those are the only 2 ways the polymorph goes away. So, also, Shannon went down, has done 1 death saving throw and saved on it. Shannon is on the ground, and Lin goes down to heal Shannon, but instead of healing Shannon, Shannon actually looks much worse after this spell is cast.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't look like you actually healed at all. And that's because of a wild magic surge that happened.
What the fuck? This was not what it is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
My bad.
Not my-
Yeah, I mean, maybe you should wash your hands after you make that torchy chair thing next time.
Help me.
Yeah.
Sugar water.
Yes. So, just for the D&D part of this, so instead of doing any healing and getting HP, Shannon, you are now at 1 death save and 2 death fails. Shannon is on the brink of death. This might be the 4th character Jonathan has to create for this season, unless y'all do something.
Shit.
So, if I'm at 2 death saves. No, you know what? Actually, I'll let y'all figure it out.
Once we're out of initiative, what happens with death saves?
I still have to make them.
I don't know.
Technically, a
I
caterpillar still
finish out
has
the
a
death
turn.
saves.
It's just not going to be able to do
I
anything.
don't think we're. Are we in combat still?
You are stuck in a room right now with an aggressor that is just temporarily suspended.
Do I have a get the fuck out of this room?
You guys need to figure out how to take care of Shannon and how to get the fuck out of there.
Okay, well I can't use Misty Step.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm only seeing in like grays right now, so I'm gonna. There's a light here. I'm gonna try to turn it on. Can I pull the switch? On the
Sure,
light?
it turns on a light bulb.
You want to just roll another death save? Because I have 6 seconds. I just looked up the rules.
I'll give that's 6 seconds game time, but that's 6 seconds real time. But everyone gets a turn then.
It's real time.
Everyone gets a turn.
All right.
Bae's gonna look at the camera, wave their arms.
Rux is gonna turn the light on.
Okay, you can turn the light on.
And what do I see now?
You see the same thing as everything else. There's shelving units with a bunch of stuff on it, like toiletries, packaging material, boxes. In the back corner, you see the tomb of NB, or the container for NB.
Rux is gonna use their movement to grab toiletries
Okay.
to try to soak up the blood and throw it, like not throw it, but put it near Shannon to soak up the blood and try to put pressure
Nice.
to help for a death save. I don't know if help helps here on death saves, but that's what I'm looking for is a help action on their next
Okay,
death
understood.
save. with this.
Why don't you roll medicine for that?
All right. I have a +4 or a plus 1d4 for
Okay.
this. So, fuck. I'm gonna roll that 1d4. Or no, I just get +4 to it, so it's a 10. So it's a 10.
I don't think 10 does it. I don't think 10
10
provides
doesn't
help. I
provide
think
help.
you're at least
Okay.
soaking up blood.
That's fair. That's fair.
But now we have Bae and Lin that can each do one thing until Shannon makes a third save. Or a potentially third fail, I should say.
Would my Spare the Dying cantrip actually do anything?
Let's talk about it. What does Spare the Dying do?
So it's one action. It's touch. It's instantaneous. It's a necromancy cantrip. And I touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. They become stable.
Yes.
That's it.
I think that would work then, yes.
It's not any healing for any points. It's just stability. And I think Lin is like hopefully in a right mind enough to put 2 and 2 together that like he can't heal again. So Spare the Dying might actually be the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think that is going to work. I think that will get Shannon out of the death saves and into
So just stable.
stable,
Not healed?
but still at zero hit points. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Lynn. You've at least solved one of the problems. Shannon is currently
That's the first
stable.
time a spell has actually been useful. Not that I don't have any useful spells, but
Someone just needs to die, and then
yeah.
And they use Revivify.
And if we kill the caterpillar, it turns back into NB, right?
Yes.
That's yeah. I'm leaving the caterpillar the fuck alone.
It's locked back in its box. So,
It seems that we need to get out of here.
I think you're just stable. What does stable mean?
I can't move. Like, I can't actually do things on my own.
Are you conscious? Are you unconscious?
a stable creature doesn't make death saving throws, even though it's at 0%, but does remain unconscious.
Oh, I'm speaking to you through the unconsciousness of my mind.
And if any damage is done to Shannon at any point, they go back to making death saving throws again.
We need to get out of here before that thing turns away from a caterpillar. And Shannon, we need to get Shannon out of here and heal them because I don't know what is happening because I cast help and it hurt. So unless it's opposite day, there's something going on.
Shannon, real quick, can you roll a d4 for me?
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, great. So in 4 hours, Shannon will gain 1 hit point if you do nothing.
You bitch.
Yeah, so that's
Yoga.
just so you know. That's what you get with your 10 medicine, Rux,
All right.
in about 4 hours.
Y'all, I mean, we have this big
I've
Rux.
never dealt with anything like. There's so much blood. Oh my god, you're so tiny, and there's all this blood. Where'd it come from?
Pick me up. Take me
Oh
home.
my god. Gonna. All right, somebody pack these wounds and stuff, and I'll carry you. Don't. The blood soaks into the fur, and it's fine. Okay, here, come
Or
here.
I'll just die. Like,
Just die.
Come here. It's fine. Okay.
I mean, I could
it's all good.
try, but I'll have to do like a strength check or something.
I got it. I
See if
got
can
it.
Pick up Shannon.
Okay,
Where's
it's all good. I'm strong. Does anybody have a one of those raincoat thingies that are just plastic? No, nobody. Okay, all right. It's okay. It's just my fur. It's all right.
my life.
Bae's still waving at the camera like, I'm his friend. Whoever's watching this.
Yeah, why don't you roll perception then, Bae?
I got a 19.
Okay, yeah. Bae realizes that the cameras are going to be linked to security, which means security is going to be reacting to what you guys are doing and is probably on the way down there.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
And you have a very limited amount of time to figure out what to do to get out of this locked room before security comes in.
And have we done the wild magic surge yet?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've at least figured out what the wild magic surge was. Let me get to the actual wording. The wild magic surge for the verbatim is all healing effects now do damage to you instead until the end of the long rest.
Oh, okay. That was what that was. Okay. I thought that was just like an actual what happens with the wild magic, the period. That was just a regular effect.
Ah.
That has not come up before.
All right. And Rux is going to take the toiletries. Are any of them cloth?
Yeah, there's cloth. There's like
Okay.
cleaning supplies. Sure. Mop,
All right.
bucket, ShamWow.
What's that? Baby bandana kind of thing?
A papoose?
Baby,
A baby bandana
no.
for like baby biker gangs?
It's not a baby bandana. It's baby Bjorn maybe or something
the
like
thing
that.
that like wraps around your chest.
Papoose. Am I not saying it right?
Yeah.
Shut up, Kris. We're having a
Maybe
discussion.
you're saying it right.
Poop. That's a
Poop
poop-poose. See? I tried to help, and then I had to make stupid shit jokes.
You see what happens when I try to be helpful?
So you're making a carrying cloth.
Call it the right name, baby bandana.
Yeah, you're making a baby bandana.
It's a baby
for
bandana.
Shannon.
Imagine Shannon's just wearing a bandana. And it's just attached with a carabiner to Rux
Dragging him by the head.
by their hip. Yeah, so it wraps around. No, that seems really fucked up. No, I just wrap them around me because they're not really very responsive, and that way I don't have to use my arms, and I have my arms free. They're just wrapped around my torso, with their head above my shoulders, on my back,
Okay.
like a backpack.
All right.
Bae's trying the door, like jiggling the handle.
The door is locked.
It locks from the outside.
NB actually can cast a spell that locks the room that you're in, so he's secured you in the room. And since NB's not dead, the spell isn't going to stop either.
Didn't we say? Oh, wait. Knock is only non-magical stuff, right?
And this is a magical lock, correct?
Oh, I think I have Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
I have Dispel Magic.
Nice.
I know I have Dispel Magic.
I have Dispel Magic at 4th and 3rd level, but that will be my last 4th
I
level
have it
spell.
on 3rd level only.
Well, I mean, it should be for every level you have a slot.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So,
Check out my level 4
Many
slot.
slots.
so when I cast this spell at 3rd, so this will be 3rd level. When I cast this spell at 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot I used. So if it's a 4th level or lower, it ends the magic, but that's my last 4th level spot. I think that I can get rid of the lock on this door because, I can't misty step outside of it because I cannot see outside the door. Technicality. But this will be my last 4th level slot. So I am just letting you know that I can cast this at lower level, but this might not actually be effective. And that...
Just cast it as at the highest. We're pretty desperate right now. Just do the highest thing that you could do to get this door unlocked. Whatever you need to do.
I'm like, I don't want to die, but I also don't want to use 4th level slot. Okay, well then you don't really not want to die. you know?
Okay, listen. I got a historian on my back that's dying. Like, just open the door.
Okay. I am going to cast a spell magic on the door at 4th level.
Okay. And the door will unlock then.
Great. I
Okay.
unlock the door. Let us get the fuck out of here and before this caterpillar turns back into a murderous robot.
Okay. Does nobody have nothing that'll just pop us somewhere else? Nobody?
Teleporting?
I somehow remember maybe I slept or leveled up since then, but I somehow remember us being able to move like 500 feet with some kind of spell that was like this whirly twirly.
I can do that, but I could only take 2 of us away.
Okay, but look, I mean, somebody needs to take this guy.
If
Maybe.
you want me to take Sharon,
Maybe.
Shannon, I could do it. What's her name?
Shannon is the new recruit.
We gotta start making like
This-
a spreadsheet about the new recruits. We go through them pretty quick.
Yeah, and I can only Misty Step myself.
We can send Shannon somewhere, maybe home, to relax so they don't die by themselves, and then we try to make our ways out. Or we just keep going with I got this baby Bjorn on my back. Whatever. But we need to get out of here.
Yeah, I think that it's a good idea if Bae gets Shannon out of here, and then we are like, oh no, I got lost.
Because the camera that just saw us, we're like, oh.
The camera only saw me, I think.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Shannon too if they were still unconscious, but like.
Oh yeah, there might be a body as well.
But if that's the case, then it would make the most sense for Bae and Shannon to get out of there.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea too.
Once we're out of here, you guys could say that you saw us running away. But I don't know.
Okay, and just point them in the wrong direction.
Well, I'm not gonna know what. Okay, yeah, sure. Am I doing? We don't have a lot of time.
Listen, this whole thing's been a failure. Like, we came here for something, and we just came into death. and no information.
So where in relation to, like, would Bae know where we are? If I could teleport 500 feet, could I get us somewhere reasonable? Or
Sure. I'll let you you can get yourself above ground and away from gender fluid. I mean, your agency is further than 500 feet, but you can at least make yourself close to like a light rail or close to something where you can get Shannon home, yes.
And like we have to deal with the consequences of...
Potentially, I'll also remind you that there
search.
is another way out, because you can go back up the stairs into the tour, into where you came from, or you can try and go out through the sewers where you initially broke in.
yeah, because we were right next to that door, weren't we?
Yeah, you could still go into that room, and you know there's
Yeah.
no alarm in there because you've already distracted the people who were fixing that alarm.
I know I keep asking us to go through the sewers, but one more time.
All right, yeah, because you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, how's a goo boy gonna, like, carry this baby Bjorn without it just, like, absorbing into you?
I am a baby Bjorn. Can I like mush myself around?
Right?
Yes, of course.
I'm a goose.
Yeah. Fool. That silence was worth it.
Poo goose.
Is that a papoose?
Goopoos.
Goopos.
I'm a goopus.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I mean that's fine if that's what we think is better. My whole whirly twirly idea was just a quick thought. But if we all would just want to leave and get nothing out of this, but possible, look at Shannon.
I think that it may be smart to reconvene.
My last magic surge almost killed Shannon.
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah. Can I do any sort of investigation in this room whatsoever, just to get anything else that I could possibly glean?
Tisha, I hate you right now.
Okay, well, I also get it because, like, we have it's the sunk cost fallacy. We've gotten a lot invested into getting here, investigating. There's obviously something going on.
I don't want Shannon to die, but, like, we made it all this way. We went through all that damn bullshit, and what have we learned? Just the people who work for gender fluid.
Your good Judy is one of the main scientists. We can go home, I can rest, and you can talk to them and actually get real information instead of looking for breadcrumbs.
Okay. All right. I mean, let's just do it. We didn't get a whole lot of information, but if you guys just are really imploring me to save this buddy's life, then let's do it.
They are a co-worker, and do you know how much paperwork we'll have to do if new employee die in probation period?
Rex, if you want to stay while Ember's running around, you could chill.
No, yeah, that was a little scary.
You look like a real big hit for me, and I do not want you to be attacked and killed by bear.
I mean, look at me. I'm fine. Like, that was a mere, like, it was like a dog being soft when they're playing with you,
Okay, out of character, it was like 35 points of damage.
I know, but I still have 86 HP.
Oh, damn. I forgot that Rux has a lot more hit points, because that was over half of Lin's hit points.
Yeah, I took one of my feats was like, give me a bunch of HP.
Yeah, exactly. Makes
Good
sense.
I'm pretty sure security's coming, so we need to figure something out.
Yeah, Lin is gonna
Okay.
put his hand on Rux and be like, "My friend, I think that we just need to cut our losses, go home, and save new employee.
We need to lick their wounds.
No licking, okay? No licking new employees. That is against the rules."
You know what? Speaking of licking wounds, yeah, let's go through the sewer.
Are we leaving the storage unit and going towards the
Yes.
sewers? Okay,
Yeah.
great. You go
Yes.
through, open the door, go across the hall to the second door into the room with that big pond, the 3 pipes coming out of it, where Rux and Bae have previously been. Everyone roll perception, obviously, except for Shannon. Shannon's right now is just, please get me out of here.
Don't bump my head.
Yeah, really.
I got an 18.
17.
I got an 8.
Okay. Then I'm going to have Rux and Lin listen to 2 different things then. Lin, you're going to realize that the security guards have now entered the storage area across the hall, are investigating there. So you have a limited amount of time in this room before heading into the sewers. Rux, you're going to see coming up from the surface of the sewage pond area that the pipes are going into, from the middle of that, a small oozy glob floats to the surface. And as you guys are making your way towards the sewers, trying to leave the room, Rux, you notice that it begins to kind of move a little bit, but it's like a clumsy, uncoordinated movement.
Oh my god, is that baby?
I think it's a baby Bae.
What?
Bae. Okay, and Rux will point towards that clumsy wet gap. I can't remember what you called it.
Oh my god, my friend, you did not tell me that you had younger sibling.
Wait, is that me?
What is that?
As you guys are looking at it, you can kind of start to hear an adolescent sounding, "We're not flushable. We're not flushable."
What are those
We're not
things called
flushable. We're not
again?
flushable.
Yeah,
We're not flushable.
Oh, that's a fat bar.
That kind of looks like your cousin.
It's another fatberg.
Fatberg.
It's a
Thank you.
baby fatberg. So it's worse than Bae. So that Bae is still
It's
unique.
worse than Bae.
Oh, judgmental.
Okay. I think we know where those fatbergs are coming from. But Bae, does that look familiar at all? Does that bring back any memories? Because if not, then you're probably not related to these guys.
Chris, does it?
Roll history.
+0. Let's do it. Got a 7.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, then we're still at the same point that we are. But we know where the fatbergs are coming from. At least the juvenile ones.
Lin wants to get a little sample of this fatberg, but then also, we need to go into that pond anyways, right?
No, we don't go into the pond. No,
Oh, okay.
it's just a pond in the middle of the room, and there's a door to exit.
Okay. So you don't need to swim in the
You
sewer.
thought we were going to
Yeah, I
swim
was
through a pond of sewage to get
I
out?
have just watched Lost recently, where Charlie.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's actually really good.
I was wondering if it's something that maybe I should watch or not.
Yeah. Yeah, and the music is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, let's get out of here. The Shannon on my back's making some real bad groaning sounds. I don't know if you can hear that. Here, listen. They're just about to do it right now. Listen.
Grunt.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, let's go.
Lin is really fighting to not grab a little sample of that fatberg.
You can take a cup full of the sewage of the pool.
It's a good idea. It won't take too much time. I'm okay. So Lin scoops up.
Okay. Puts it in their to-go glove.
Yep, a cup full of fatberg juice.
Gross.
Yeah.
Fatberg creating juice.
Love it. Cool. Then you have that. Absolutely. And you'll make your way to the sewers. I think at this point we've established you know the route in the sewers to the agency at least.
Oh, we're old hands at this.
Yeah, so we'll let you get back to the agency safely. But as you're making your way through the sewers, the listeners and I are going to head into the gay agenda. This is the gay agenda, and first things first, let's talk about our sponsor, Joy Mode. Do you have any dates coming up?
No, but I did yesterday.
Was your date backed by Joy Mode?
Well, a couple things were backed.
Hey. Guys, 15 minutes or less sounds great when you're talking about a pizza delivery, but not when you're referring to your performance in the bedroom.
That's why we partnered with our friends at Joy Mode. Gone are the days of sketchy gas station erection pills and the worst kinds of side effects you can imagine.
Their sexual performance booster is all natural and science-backed, so you can give your disco stick all the tools it needs and nothing it doesn't.
Simply mix this wonderful concoction with 6 to 8 ounces of water, 45 minutes before sexual activity, and watch the magic happen.
Plus, it is small enough to fit in your wallet so you can take it on the go in case you get a little ding on the app. It's the perfect travel companion.
It also supports blood vessel support, cardiovascular and heart health, athletic performance, blood pressure, and just like general erection function.
I mean, I'll admit, when I first tried this, I was a little concerned that it was going to make me like jittery in the bedroom. You know how like some pre-workout makes you like flush in the face and it makes you kind of feel weird, but it doesn't have any of those side effects to it. It's just like Joy Mode is like casting greater restoration, but on your sex life.
I wouldn't eat a hot dog for the gas station, let alone some pill called scorpion venom with a big picture of a rattlesnake.
Yeah, I couldn't, like, I know people that have tried the gas station pills, and I just don't. It seems too sketchy to me to try something that I can get, like, next to the cash register.
Right. There's a million different types. They all look questionable, and they only come with like one pill in it.
Yeah, not my thing. Not my thing. And I'm not willing to sign up for a subscription to try out anything else.
And Joy Mode comes with several sachets in their baggie that help you adjust to it over time.
That's what I like about it, too, is it's really convenient to just have it when you need it, as opposed to having something regularly taken. It's just, oh, this is going down soon? Well, hang on. Let's have a drink first. A drink of Joy Mode with 6 to 8 ounces of water, 45 minutes before sexual activity. Really, it doesn't even need to be 40 minutes. Like, for me, like 2 hours later was still completely fine and working.
Yeah, it works up to 4 hours later.
And not the scary 4 hours where your erection is just hanging out forever. It's like a more that you can bounce back. Like, I feel like I want more of a long experience when I'm using it.
If you want a better quality erection and better performance in the bedroom, why not cast a little guidance on your erection?
If you want to be the new ruler of the queendom that is your bedroom, go to usejoymode.com for 20% off with code PICKLE. That is 20% off and free shipping with code PICKLE at usejoymode.com.
Ingredients with integrity, Joy Mode.
Using that code at usejoymode.com is a great way to support the show, and there are some other ways you can support the show as well. Like head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/rollgayroleplay. You can support the show there, and you will get bonus episodes every month, weekly pre-GOS conversations, polls that help shape the game, and much more. I'm actually just about to release a Patreon-exclusive YouTube video of us playing Lethal Company. Speaking of videos, we're also on YouTube doing gaming videos. You can follow us there at RollGayRoleplay. You can also follow us on social media, Roll Gay Roleplay on Instagram and RGRP Podcast on TikTok. Oh, and Roll Gay Roleplay on Threads. We're on Threads now as well. And before we head back to the show, here's a word from some of our friends.
Hello, fellow D&Ders. My name is Jerome.
I'm Jennifer. I'm Jody.
And together with our friends Kara, Timothy, and Jared, we are the cast of the D20 to Curtain podcast, where Oklahoma theater geeks and their friends hit record and explore our new addiction to Dungeons & Dragons.
We think D&D is more than just a game. It helps us tap into the enduring power of storytelling.
We combine live gameplay with behind-the-curtain episodes to share our experiences, insights, habits, discoveries, and passion for D&D with anyone who will listen.
We hope D20 to Curtain will make you laugh, cry, maybe even make your experience at your table even more satisfying. Check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts or visit us at d20tocurtain.com or at D20 to Curtain on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We look forward to having you. All we ask is that you have fun, be kind, and play the role.
So now that you're back into the agency, Le Capitan has made a little home inside your Yulmus tree that he's put up. All of the ornaments are just like dangling cigarette butts. There's just little pieces of trash. There's candy wrappers that he turned into garland for the tree.
Listeners, this sounds really cute in theory, but in real life, if a person ever decorates their apartment this way, run.
Yeah, it's a red flag.
You deserve higher standards.
Or marry them because you can make them better.
Oh,
Oh, no. You cannot fix them.
you don't know unless you try.
But you know what? The sex is probably banging.
Oh my god.
It's probably the best sex you've ever had.
Yeah, you're definitely
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get a yeast infection.
But
Yeah.
it'll be worth
You're
it.
going to talk about that night for more than one reason. Talk about it with your friends, talk about it with your doctor.
Just take some pills. You'll be fine.
Anyway,
You haven't been the same since.
yeah. So yeah, the Yule mystery is still up. The window is still boarded up. It doesn't look like anybody's messed with the window yet. And also you do have that glyph on there, so you would know if someone tried to get in.
Excellent. See? Who needs security? You just put lots of wood up with spell. No, that's what they call my dick.
Because Lynn's up there joy mode.
Basically a spell.
Oh, my lungs hurt. Fuck.
Okay, so I think that I cannot take that tree down now, but let's it hasn't been an hour, has it? Can we heal, Shannon? I really
Yeah, I mean, forget about, no, we need to take a rest. Let's just all take a relax and let's just go to sleep and just take a shower, wash this all off of us.
Ew.
let's
Sleep.
debrief, you know? Get this
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take Shannon to bed, to their own room. I assume they have their own room, right? Or is there a trundle that pulls out underneath my bed that I could just lay Shannon on?
Yeah, I'm assuming there's it's the same room that Zastasha was in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna take them to Zastasha's room. I'm not sure if we had made that up, but if we had decided that, but that's where they're gonna sleep tonight, or today, or whatever time it is. And I'm going to bed. They're going to bed. You guys can debrief and fill me in on the notes later if you want to. Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
the pay is shit, but at least there's room and board.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, who wouldn't take that?
Exactly. It's a good deal these
I
days.
think really great. Debrief done. I'm going to bed.
Okay, well, I'm just going to smoke a bunch of cigarettes, drink some coffee, and think.
Okay.
And just chill.
Cool.
Because I'm half elf, I kind of trance out, right? I don't necessarily
Yeah,
sleep.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Then great. Those of you that are taking a long rest can take a long rest. And Lynn, do whatever your elven.
Just smoking.
Just
chain
smoking to heal. Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. Smoking is actually healthy for half elf guys.
Are you able to do things while you're doing that, or is this trance just you sit there?
It's a really good question.
I assume it's the same thing as you're not able to pay attention to your surroundings at least.
Yeah, I feel like it's like that
I think it's like
deep
meditating.
meditative
Yeah.
trance like Spock does,
Okay.
yeah.
Then we'll do that.
But he's not going to rest well. Lynn is just feeling very overwhelmed. He's used to being is my husband cheating on me? You know what I mean? Is my partner defrauding me? Really cut and dry. Just sit in a car, watch some guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen to Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
Then great. You'll all be able to take your rest, reset your spells, reset your health. Shannon conscious again. Everyone's less hurt. And we'll have everyone downstairs it's not the next morning actually, because you went to bed pretty early today, so they're actually at night. And just to remind everybody, you do have a client tonight to meet up with. You need to meet up with CC
Yeah.
House about a haunted house. And it looks like somebody called while you were all passed out. You have a voicemail.
Uh-oh. Oh, I got a voicemail. Let us listen to it as a group all together while I make everyone some coffee.
Okay. As you're all gathered around, the voicemail starts, and there's a long pause, and then suddenly,
Indy is watching.
Ugh.
click.
Immediate face drop from Lynn.
Did it sound like the creature itself?
Can I do a perception investigation? I am feeling attacked in my own home. He was turned into a caterpillar. That should have been it.
For 1 hour, and then you long rested, so now there's more to it, isn't there?
He's following me back to my house. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What would a roll? What knowledge would you hope to gain from a roll like that?
So first, I'm gonna do a Constitution saving throw to see if this really freaked Lynn out.
Great. Did you piss your pants?
I got a 13.
Okay. I think
So-
you didn't.
Shaken,
Yeah.
but not pissing.
Maybe the sweat stains are coming through.
Yeah. Oh, that's really freaky, guys. I really just, I know that spells and that's how spell work, but like I'm just like, oh, he caterpillar forever now. Great, fantastic.
It could have been a wrong number.
That is always possibility. I'm not gonna lie, there always is the possibility of wrong number, but that seems really specific, my friend. That seems really specific. Did they like kill Shannon? One hit? They almost kill me.
There's also a second voicemail.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lin, this is Meoward from Security and Things. I was just wanted to see if everything's working good for you. Thanks again for the leftovers. Everything was great. I need to return your storage stuff, so hopefully we can meet up again soon. Give me a call back. I'll be at the store late tonight. Yeah. Bye.
Ugh, the Tupperware trick at work every time.
Those are your voicemails. Meoward's calling you back, and Envy's still watching, and you have a client. Is there anything you need to do before we head off to CC House to CC that house?
Lin is gonna get just like a little dressed up. He's gonna put on some cologne. He's gonna stop in at Meoward's after they drop by CC.
Oh.
Just hey, dropping by, just in the neighborhood.
Nice.
Casual. Yeah. So he's putting on like a shirt that like hasn't been ironed, but like it's fresh from the washing machine ish, and like he hung it up while he was showering.
How dare you call me out?
Do the exact same thing.
Man, anytime I'm like, I'll just hang this shirt up real quick. I'm gonna take a hot shower anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, before we go, does anyone... First off, Shannon, I just want to say, this is not normal that we run into giant killer animatronic. I cannot say that it will not happen again. But it is... But it generally doesn't happen. Usually it's more like, oh, my husband cheating on me. We're going to go do a little investigation on some business fraud, that kind of thing. I'm really sorry. What would you like for breakfast?
I think the gift of life sates my appetite. I heard that NB is still watching, so we should be on the lookout for this animatronic, yes.
Yeah. Lin, I'm going to see if I can cast another... If there's another spell or something. Like, how long does my arcane eye last?
I think it's an hour.
I look to the group and I tell everyone, I say, I think that we should maybe look at a place that has information and maybe find out if there are any news reports of this NB maybe causing harm to any of the individuals that work there at the factory.
That's a really good point. Rex, you know that person that work at the factory, yes?
Yeah, that's my buddy Marcel.
Could you maybe get together with Marcel? Can definitely give you the company card to, go buy a drink, shoot some pool, shoot some shit, ask if, bear, murder any coworker. Anything weird that happened. Oh, just casual, looking for another job. Maybe I can hook you up kind of thing. Look, you know what I mean? Do you think you could do that? Get some info from this Marcel?
I mean, I've always been pretty straight with Marcel, buddy and all. But yeah, I can, because remember, Dr. Marcel, he's the one that tested our little gummy things that we were taking, that one of them made me stink real bad.
Yeah, I think that we can I think if we are just straight with the doctor and are like, hey, straightish with the doctor, I think that we can be like, oh, we are interested, anything weird at work, mega corporation, we have some complaints, got freaky voicemail from Bear, here, listen. Maybe pat their back if they have pat ours, is there anything we can do for Marcel?
Okay, yeah, I'll give Marcel a call, see if they can come over.
I think that, yes, thank you. I do appreciate this.
Okay. First of all, we need some beer and we need some football. Okay.
Nice.
So
I can do that.
go grab some nice Coors Light. We'll put on the Bears and I'll invite them over. Maybe get some like pretzels and shit.
I will make 7-layer dip.
Okay. Perfect. That works.
Oh my
All right.
god, boys' night. I haven't had boys' night in so long.
Maybe get some wings. Yeah, some wings and some ranch. That sounds good too. All right, I'll call them over. Tell them we got a nice spread, and we're gonna watch the game. And yeah, and then we can talk to them. Have a nice conversation about
Okay.
the goop that you put in that glove.
As an aside, as a non-binary person, I do still enjoy things like girls' nights and stuff. Like,
Oh,
I'm
love
just-
girls' nights.
okay, yeah, like, is that? I'm just wondering, is that something that Rux would enjoy, like things that are labeled stuff like that, like, or is it just like a friend hangout?
Yeah, no, Rux would love a girls' night, a guys' night, whatever night you want to call
Yeah,
your gender. Yes.
yeah. But also, like, I feel like girls' night is like, oh my god, we're gonna put on face masks and we're gonna watch a bad movie and we're gonna like.
Yeah, girls' night includes mimosas and reality TV and some wine, and
Dissecting text messages.
boys' night includes chicken wings and sports.
Hitting the top part of the door when you go through it.
Yes. Yes. Man, both of these sound amazing. I want all of them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm Rux.
Nice.
Okay, so the plan is to call up Marcel for a boys' night tonight, tomorrow? After?
I think after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that? You're doing that after you go see CC House?
See how
Yeah,
saucy.
I think that would be I mean, it's up to Rux.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down. Whatever. I mean, it just depends. I mean, this is something that is gonna take a lot of time with the boys' night and stuff. Like that's gonna be all night, and then we're gonna go to bed. So maybe we see CC House.
Oh, I was not thinking that we called them tonight. Oh my god, no. But yes, we can give him a voicemail, be like, hey, we should hang out, have a talk. Got a couple questions. Let's watch some football. I like a voicemail. I love getting voicemail.
Sounds good.
Lynn's on a high from that voicemail from Meoward.
All right, let's call him over for Thursday night football.
Dun 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 dun.
Because I know if there's nothing else I know about Dr. Marcel Paul Bark is that he likes a good game, NFL specifically.
1985.
1985. The fridge.
Sweetness.
Damn, would that be something Shannon would be interested in if it's in 1985?
It's a reenactment. Yes, when the Chicago Bears were.
Ah, yes, 1985. That I think that was the World War One back in the mortal plane.
Yes, yes.
Oh, the great Super Bowl wars.
And the shuffle. They did the shuffle that ended the war. Everybody started getting along,
I think this conversation is good that you can have on your way there even. You don't even need to be at the agency to be talking about, hey, we should talk to Marcel. We should make a game night, a guys' night, football. And so four of you, not five. I'm the DM. Doesn't count.
Okay.
And we take wonderful public transit because Soul Quest City invests in public transit.
Oh man, the infrastructure here.
You're on the light rail on your way to see CC House. No, to see a house with CC House. And I think we're going to get you right there to the house. You arrive to the address that Le Capitan sent you for CC House. So a little bit fancier, but it's also one of the oldest houses there. It's not one of the newer ones. It's a very imposing structure that's clearly vacant, but it's also kind of like that ancestral vacant. Grand architecture, sprawling grounds, but just looks very unused. Still kind of kept up though. The lawn's mowed, the bushes look fine. The house just doesn't look very lived in. And I think you've probably done a little bit of research on the place after Le Capitan gave this. Maybe this was part of Lynn's like coffee, cigarette, morning routine to kind of look up. The house is ingrained in the city of Soul Quest. The history of the family is pretty prominent. And the house is almost looked at as a landmark in that area.
Okay.
And I think as we approach this grand house and you see the realtor on the steps of the house, that's where we're going to end the episode.
Oh, sister.
We will see CC, House, and we'll see this house on the next episode of Roll Gay Roleplay. Until then, I'm Kris the DM. You can find us on all social media at Kris Drinks Lemonade. Nope, not us, me. Find me. You should find us too, but I'm me.
I'm Tisha. You can find the podcast at rollgayroleplay.com. Come join the Discord.
Yeah.
I'm Brandle, and you can find me in our Patreon hosting every single pregust that comes out Fridays at 11 a.m., except for when it doesn't.
Hi, my name is Katie, and apparently we're on Threads now, which is like what Instagram was, which is
Katie.
something. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Girl.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
No, it's like Twitter. It's like Twitter.
Katie's so detached from social media, if you can't tell.
Zitter, or whatever it's called now.
X.
X.
Zitter.
No.
I'm not calling it that.
That's definitely a website.
What is Blue Sky? Never mind. Sorry. Hey, I am Jonathan, and you can find me on Instagram and TikTok and other places. And I don't remember the names that I have for those usernames that I have for those places. So try your best.
Artemis Tree Crab Frog.
Okay, wait, that's actually giving, honey.
You're welcome.
I like that.
Coming up to
Artemis
the stage.
Tree Crab Frog. It's giving like Lana Del Rey's next album.
Very Melanie Martinez.
Yes. Or no, not Marina and the Diamonds anymore, just Marina.
Any marina you show up at. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
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 An RGRP LLC production. Music by Joe Barsanti. Envy voiced by Ralphie Bear.